watch it. If you're a Jaguars fan, kind of keep your eyes up because, hey, I don't know how long your boy gonna last. I just don't. Just keeping it all the way real. Uh, they couldn't give me a couple cycles ago when I think I had what D Wayne, Mo. I want to say D Wayne and Mo in my league. They couldn't give me the run in. Now there's now commission's families in there, wins in there, uh, and yeah, yeah, yeah. We gonna see. We gonna see. But I'm coming out swinging. I'm going out fighting. You best fucking believe it. So that might as well go ahead and get ready. I'm coming out swinging. Yeah. Also, last thing about the before we talk about the TUS. Um. Yeah. My corner is gonna take a four game ban, and my first four opponents, you better beat me. Because if you don't, yeah, saying it live, trash. Anyway, moving along. Moving along. Welcome to the TUS. So in the TUS, man, it's another user-based league, switch league, where I mean, hey, you play the damn game, all right, and that's what it is. Now, of course, they do have rules to get you away from some of them lobby tactics, but for the most part, though, hey, it's even kill. Now, if you do get a good lead, I mean, run out the clock. Now, if you're still passing and you're up 30, you're going to get suspended. The Kingpin found that out right off top. He was trying to get one of his challenges, one of his goals. So in the fourth quarter, he thought, "Hey, I'll just throw this pass real quick." Yeah, you two game ban, buddy. Denied. But anywho, man, hey, TUS. I just played against the CPU last night, so let's go ahead and recap this bad boy here real quick. This game got ugly, as you can see in the first half. I literally did not score the rest of the half or the rest of the game. I didn't score. They actually got the momentum and started making some little run, but yeah, bro, it got ugly. So this is what's crazy. I actually tied LT for the most touchdowns in a single season. I tied LT literally in the first quarter, first touchdown, first touchdown. Tied LT. We go down. Our next, what's that? 31 points. Our next 31 points was all defensive. I don't think like it was all set up because of the defense. I want to say we had at least one or two, maybe one pick six, maybe two pick sixes. Like I mean, it got out of hand to the point to where I was literally, you know, I had run clock on at that point because like it was over. I couldn't really do anything, so I literally pulled all my starters at the beginning of the second. So I missed out on breaking LT's record because I just didn't want to look like I was stat padding and whatever else. But I really wish I would have broke that record just to go ahead and submit my boy Robinson as that dude. But it's okay. He's tied. He's in the record books. Good luck trying to catch it. But yeah, anyway, I got him in yards gained. I got the CPU in yards gained. Got him in offensive yards gained. They got me in offensive passing, first downs. We got him in punt. They got us in kick return. We got him in total yards. Turnovers, we owned it. Third down conversions, we owned it. There was nobody in fourth. They got a 2-point conversion. They had red zone percentage was better. Red zone TZs was better. They got us some penalty yards, and we was able to hold the time of possession. Let's see if I can get over here to there we go. So offensive stats, man, Trevor Lawrence, I mean, he was perfect on the day. He really didn't have to pass. Like I said, it got out of hand, so I just stopped. Just was trying to get out of the game. Didn't want nobody to get injured, so yeah, he had 158, 92 yards, 1 TD. He was 5 for 5. And then Bethard came in, he was 118, 33 yards. He was 1 for 1, 100 yards. I mean, there's nothing you can do when you're up 38 at that, 38 to 7 at the half, 14 at the half. Like, I mean, it was ridiculous. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, stop it. 38-7 at the half. Like, just get out the game. Robinson, 65 yards on 13 carries, 1 TD. ETN, 63 yards, 11 carries on 1 TD, 5.7 average to 5.0. B Love got in there late, 31 yards off 13 carries, no TD. And then Johnson got him 1 yard. Receiving, Chark had 3 catches, 58. ETN had 1 for 143 and a TD. You had Chenault had 1 for 33 yards. You had Jones had 1 touchdown, 27 yards for a TD. Then Robinson had him a catch for 7 yards. Blocking, I don't even think we allowed any sacks. No sacks came through. Our tackle leader for this game went to Ford with 6. Tackle for loss leader went to Brian. I brought him in late in the game, and he shut shit down. Okay. And a sack leader in this game went to Smoot. He had 1, but then we had Brian and Quarterman shared. Then interceptions went to Griffin and Campbell. Yeah, Griffin and Campbell each had a pick, and then I'm almost certain, my boy, we laid the wood. Rudy Ford laid the wood, and we was able to get a fumble recovery. Did we get any pick sixes? Yeah, we got 1 touchdown. Yeah, Tyson Campbell pick 6 on 1. So, I mean, that was the game, man. That was the game to finish the season 16-1. And that's going against users now. Except for, I think, I said this game last week, I want to say 4 CPUs. But the CPU Seahawks was no joke, bro. You'll see that here in a second when I get into them standings. But let's look at the playoff picture right now. Just like in the the Jaguars are the 1 seed. The wild card, if it started today, the wild card right now would be the Browns versus the Bengals, Jets versus the Bills, and the Broncos versus the Chiefs. Over in the NFC, you got the 17-0 Bucks with that dude. He'll be awaiting to see what shakes down in the wild card. If it started today, you have the Niners versus the Seahawks, the Vikings versus the Falcons, and then Washington football team versus the Bears. So there's that. That's the playoff rankings as it stands. Let's see. Get over here. Yeah, I mean, there's only a few more, a handful of games left to go before we are out of here. But let's look at the awards. All right, so MVP going to Henry. Coach of the year going to the Jags. And your boy, it needs to go to me, bro. Like, it should go to him. It need to go to me. Okay. Let's look at the AFC side. Henry, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year going to Mr. Griffin. Offensive Rookie of the Year going to Schwartz. Defensive Rookie of the Year going to Newsom. Best QB going to Mahomes. Best running back to Henry. Best wide receiver to Hill. Best O-line to Teller and the Browns. You got D lineman Clark and the Chiefs. Bose and the Chargers for linebacker. Griffin and the Jags for DB. Best kicker going to McManus and Broncos. That's where it stands right now. It could definitely change. So let's go to the NFC side. We'll start in the Niners for Offensive Player of the Year, Winfield Jr. and the Bucks for Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie going to Lance and the Niners. Defensive Rookie going to Aziz Ojulari and the Giants. You have Brady and the Bucks for Best QB. Mostert and the Niners for Best running back. Best wide receiver is Mr. Tony and the Giants. Best O-line is Wirfs and the Bucks. Best D-line is Hunter and the Vikings. Best linebacker going to Mack and the Bears. And best DB is Winfield and the Bucks. Best And then best kicker goes to Santos and the Bears. And that's the award nominees right now as it stands. If the awards were to end today, those would be your winners. But man, yeah, as you can see, we got the number 3 defense over here. One of the top 5 scorers. Number 1 defensive scoring defense in the league. Number 11 offense in the league. So yeah, we don't let too many people lose. So yeah, so that's what's going on right there. But I mean, hey, anything can happen. But yeah, so this is the TUS in a nutshell. Nice group of guys that get in, get the games played. I want to say we advanced almost 48 hours. I think 48 hours, man. We rolling. We be jumping. Okay. We get through a season pretty quick, and then we get through our games pretty quick, so we can advance almost every 48 hours. So it's almost similar to the ATG and the grown folk community, and yeah. So check out my bio. Check out my check out my bio. I got links to both organizations in the bio, and I'll go ahead and edit this video and put some links in to where you can apply and join for either of the communities, and see if you can come away with some hardware. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. So that's it, man. Sorry about my rant, but hey, some things need to be said.